From its inception about a century ago, computing has become the defining technology of our age.
Computing is a broad discipline that crosses the boundaries between mathematics, science, engineering, and business. If you note, a new discipline emerges when there is sufficient body of knowledge to be studied in isolation and in depth.
People think that computer science is all about using computers. It is not really true. In fact, it has very little to do with computers. It is really about a broad range of fields which uses computers as a tool, understand and solve a large set of problems. Rather than the science of computers, it is actually the science of computing. Computer science is the scientific and practical approach to computation and its applications.
The study of computing is the study of the process of abstraction and its power, the practice of design and implementation, mathematical theory of computation, and its implications.
An individual who wishes to become a computing-related professional requires some focus for his or her professional life. Based on this observation, ACM has identified the following 5 major computing disciplines: computer engineering, computer science, information technology, information systems, and software engineering. Looking at each of them, computer engineering is concerned with the design and construction of computers and computer-based systems. Computer science spans a wide range from its theoretical and algorithmic foundations to development of effective ways to solve computing problems and development of software. Third, information systems specialists plays a key role in determining the requirements for an organization's system and is active in their specification, design, and implementation. Fourth, information technology specialists assume responsibility for selecting hardware and software products appropriate for an organization, integrating those products with organizational needs and infrastructure, and installing, customizing, and maintaining the applications. Next, software engineering is the discipline of developing and maintaining software systems that behave reliably and efficiently. It is expected that understanding of this classification essentially helps one to identify his interest and focus in that specific area, and finally excel in the area chosen.
Computer science is an amazing combination of science, technology, engineering, and social aspects, which encompasses a wide range of fields that touch the entire spectrum of human activities.
Theory of computation, algorithm analysis and design, number theory and cryptography, computational complexity theory, and principles of programming languages are few topics falling into the theoretical subjects in computer science. Operating systems, database management systems, image processing, computer graphics, bioinformatics, software engineering, cloud computing, etc. are few examples for the topics coming under the practical disciplines of computer science.
Computers rule the world today and have become the backbone of all other sciences, including life science, physics, chemistry, astronomy, space science, and whatnot.
Without the help of computers, no field in modern science can go ahead now. Computer science or computing science has become the backbone for all other sciences and developments which are happening and which are going to happen in this world. Without the advancements in the field of computing, no other field, irrespective of whether it is civil engineering, modern medicine, physics, chemistry, or space technology, cannot flourish. It is the need of the hour to strengthen the field of computing science. Hence, we have to attract the best brains to the wonderful world of computer science and engineering.
Naturally, over the years, computer science and engineering has become one of the most highly sought after branches of engineering across the globe.
Fortunately, today Computer science and engineering is the most popular course for engineering aspirants. If one considers the Indian scenario, all the top rankers of the prestigious JEE Advanced exam opt for studying computer science and engineering.
In tune with the times, the undergraduate program in computer science and engineering started at NIT Calicut in the year 1985.
I have joined this department in 1985 as a lecturer, which was part of the electrical engineering department, where all the three, electrical, electronics and computer science, were together.
The Department of Computer Science and Engineering was formally established as a separate entity in the year 1997 as a result of the trifurcation of the Department of Electrical Engineering.
The journey of the department as a separate entity started in 1997. So, I was associated with the BTech program in computer science, which started in 1985. So, since then I have associated with that, and when the department was formed in 1997, I also moved out from the electrical department to the computer science department. Actually, it was a computer engineering department initially, and it continued like that. And you know, the facilities we had was minimal. We had a bare minimum office setup, and whatever we have enjoyed as part of electrical engineering department was our resources, and we continued with that. We couldn't get much of funding. In 2005, we could get some funding. That time we had a new department office, and we could have faculty rooms, individual faculty rooms, comparable or better than the faculty rooms of other department, and we had very good laboratories at that time. So, the infrastructure was somewhat okay with the requirements in 2005 onwards, and I was fortunate to be the head of the department from 2005 to 2008, where we could do many things. And by that time, the department was a well recognized computer science department in the country, particularly among the NITs.
The noble vision of the Computer Science and Engineering Department is to become a center of excellence in the discipline of computing. At the heart of all its endeavors is a mission to develop human resource with sound knowledge, theory and practical, in the discipline of computing, and the ability to apply the knowledge to the benefit of the society at large. The department was extremely fortunate to get the late Professor M.N. Neelakantan, a renowned computer scientist and educationalist, as its founder head of the department. The Department of CSE started offering the Master of Computer Applications program from 1988 and the MTech program in Computer Science and Engineering from 1998.
Our first master's program in Computer Science and Engineering commenced in 1998. There is a little story about my involvement in the program. Though little, it speaks volumes about the interpersonal skills, management with a human touch, and far-sightedness of our first head of the department, the late Professor M.N. Neelakantan. It was his great dream to get an MTech program in CS at NITC. In those days, early 90s, it was quite a difficult task to get a new PG program sanctioned. In 1995, when I joined back after a 3-month maternity break for my first child, Professor Neelakantan came to my room with a tall stack of files and said, "You need not take any classes for this semester, as all the courses are already allotted. But I want you to study this. It contains all the details about all the proposals we have made so far for MTech, including some of the replies we have received. I want you to make a fresh proposal and get it. take it as your baby. Somehow, the effect of those words at that time was very deep and inspiring. Needless to say, the proposal I prepared very carefully did get accepted. The program is considered as one of the best CSPG programs in India and attracts high GATE rankers from various parts of the country.
The MTech program in CSE with specialization in information security was started in 2006.
Our second MTech program in computer science and engineering with an emphasis on information security was started in 2006. The program aims to provide an opportunity to specialize in information security for students who are motivated to do that. In the very first graduating batch, 2008, a student of this program was absorbed in Yahoo with a salary of 12 lakhs per annum, very high by 2008 standards.
The undergraduate BTech CSE curriculum pays great attention to the theoretical foundations of computer science.
The curriculum is designed with appropriate weightage for theory and practical courses. The students learn the basic theory and acquire the basic practical skills during the first 2 years of the program.
Emphasis is also given to hardware architectural design and software system design. The list of knowledge areas at the undergraduate level thus include discrete structures, algorithms and complexity, theory of computation, computer architecture, programming language theory and implementation, database systems, operating systems, net-centric computing and software engineering.
They do 4 lab courses in the second year. These are core, compulsory courses. For most of the theory courses, a corresponding lab is offered along with it.
The BTech program gives heavy emphasis on laboratory work to consolidate the theoretical concepts and extend their applications to solve real-life problems in diverse domains.
In the higher semesters, the students have choice regarding the lab. There are a set of lab courses marked as lab electives. These pertain to specific areas in CS like compiler, operating systems, databases, networks, etc. In the third year, a student has to complete at least 2 lab courses chosen from the set. These labs introduce them to the tools and techniques required to work in areas of their interest. In addition, some of the theory courses have practical components in the form of lab assignments. For example, a student doing programming languages course along with the theory learns the design and implementation of a sample functional programming language. The final year project is expected to impart the skills required for designing and implementing a reasonably big software project.
The 2 postgraduate programs in computer science and engineering, MTech CSE and MTech CSE in information security, are intended to train the students in both advanced areas in the core courses and specialized topics in the emerging technological fronts.
In both our MTech programs, the objective is to impart in-depth knowledge in the fundamentals of the area and the ability to augment the knowledge base in a chosen area of computing by solving complex problems in the field.
The curriculum is organized with a set of core courses and many electives to give the students ample choice in the pursuit of their academic interests.
The theoretical knowledge gained is complemented with a laboratory component for all the courses. One of the strengths of these programs is a core programming course aimed at maximizing the programming abilities of students from various colleges who would have previously had varying levels of exposure to programming tasks.
The project work in the final year is intended to equip the students to go deeper into the area of their intended specialization.
The MTech project is the highlight of the MTech program. The 1-year project provides the perfect forum for a student to strengthen and showcase his or her problem-solving abilities research skills, communication skills, mastery of the chosen area, and the ability to add knowledge to a topic of interest. It prepares students for managing projects on their own and instills proper ethical practices and communication skills. With the expert supervision of the department faculty, the MTech programs together contribute to more than 90% of the departmental research output in terms of published papers.
The Master of Computer Applications MCA program is a 3-year program with 1 full semester devoted to project work. In addition to the core courses in computer science covering the basic knowledge areas, there are courses from mathematics, management, and humanities which enable the students to acquire the required skills for a successful career. The 1 semester individual project is expected to give the student an experience to tackle a problem from its specification through design, implementation and testing to possible deployment and maintenance planning. The CSE department also strives to nurture quality research work. The doctoral research program leading to the PhD degree was formally launched in the year 2002. A total of 16 PhD degrees have been awarded so far, and 36 research scholars are currently doing their research in emerging topics of computing. Those who have completed doctoral programs from our department are contributing well to research in the area of computer science. While most of them are serving as faculty members in NITs and other reputed universities, others are doing their research in well-known research labs in India. Research groups are active in all fields of computer science and engineering, such as algorithms and complexity, big data, bioinformatics, cloud computing, compilers and programming languages, computer architecture, computer networks, data mining and information retrieval, distributed computing, high-performance computing, image processing, information security, middleware, natural language processing, and operating systems. During the last 5 years, the department has published 75 research papers in reputed international journals and 85 papers in international conferences. Many of them were highly rated by the research and academic fraternity across the world, with a good number of citations.
The fast-changing scenario in information technology necessitates the department to actively extend its research and development activities. The Biocomputing Research Group at our department is actively involved in innovative research in the areas of data and text mining in bioinformatics, computational drug repositioning, and systems biology. Our research group published a good number of research papers in reputed international journals such as BMC Bioinformatics and Elsevier Journal of Computers in Biology and Medicine.
In this context, it is worth mentioning that one of the research papers published out of the joint collaborative research of our department with the Indiana University Purdue University of Indianapolis, IUPUI, USA, was selected for the Best Paper Award in a reputed IEEE conference, the International Conference on Computational Advances in Bio and Medical Science, held at Florida, USA in